back in that bag again. Whoa, oh, yeah. Hey.
Welcome back.
Welcome back,
to the
yes.
podcast. To this Sucks podcast,
Yes.
where we talk, rant, and complain about our lives as artists.
Oh, yes. All the time.
Yes.
Yes,
All the time, Gil.
we are here to give a space to the mess that we are in.
We have created
To our-
ourselves.
Sorry to our parents for
Yes,
becoming
so
artists,
sorry.
for being disgraced.
Tinoon.
Disgraces to our families.
Yes.
Yes.
The black sheep of the
Yes,
family.
yes. This is a beside the scene.
It's all over the scene.
This is a behind the scene talk about our lives as artists, straight from our profane mouths.
Correct.
To
Yes.
your ears.
The Lord created us, but what we became, the very thing that He wants to destroy.
Correct.
Evil people.
Yes, He
Monsters.
regretted creating us.
Sorry,
Correct.
Lord.
Yes. Behind the glitz and glamour, we are all just made of cardboards, glue sticks, fire extinguishers,
Correct.
Yes. Mga
plastics. Grabe na si Ruby.
Correct.
Rugby, tamtax, gun
Botox.
tucker, yes.
Tingnan ko.
Yeah, and-
Fillers pa dyan kayo. So, fillers akong
Oh,
lips.
and
Wa-
fillers
Oh, ganito,
and
okay,
insecurities.
Correct.
Yes.
For those who are asking, we are Table 12.
Hi.
Yes, we are a production company who produces and creates Bisaya stories for theater, film, and TV.
Formal kay Kuya Mark. Formal kay
tayo spiel day.
Yeah,
For
nandito
theater,
spiel,
film, and TV. Hopefully, in the future, for radio
Yes,
too.
pohay.
It's a
Yeah.
multi-platform storytelling
Correct.
company.
Huh?
Yes, we
Content.
make
Man,
productions like this podcast.
Correct.
Yes, watch out.
Yes. We are Bisaya here, and we will speak Bisaya sometimes, 30% of the time.
Depende sa mood.
Yes, 30 plus 70%.
Correct.
It depends, Richard.
But for our non-Bisaya speakers out there, we will be speaking in English.
Don't
Oh,
worry.
yes.
We gotcha.
Correct.
Yes, but if we ever speak in the vernacular, we will try to translate it
Pwede pa bumugogo.
and explain it like underneath. Char, if naami energy.
If we have the time
Yes.
to do it.
We will try to translate it for you, our audience.
Yes.
All 8 of you?
9 na! Kadaghan dyan sila, Day.
Episode 9 na ni siya,
Every
Day.
day,
Ay,
episode,
wow!
kadaghan sila.
Oh my gosh!
I'm so proud of us.
Yes.
9 na sila.
Maayo nakita, uy. +1 to every episode.
I can't handle fame, Rabbi
Yes.
Jude. Oh my God. All 9 of my fans.
We try to force people to watch this, yes. So, sa mga napugsan diha, hello!
Hello
sa
sa
mga
mga
napugsan
higala,
niya,
sa
salamat
balay. Charot.
Salamat sa among mga ginikanan ug mga kaigsuonan diha.
To all my friends,
yes.
thank you. All 2 of you, thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you kay guys. I appreciate
So,
it.
in this podcast, we have Mark.
Hi, I'm Mark.
This is Mark.
Hi.
I'm Hachi.
Hi, Hot Shit.
And I'm an alcoholic. And to our eternal guest, Ruby!
From the house of
Storm.
He's a drag queen.
Correct.
He's from
I'm a
the
drag
house
addict.
Na yung
of
episode yun nga,
Storm.
mag-drag jud ko, pero abot lang ka.
surprise na
Yes.
siya.
Surprise lang.
Hindi mo sulti, of course.
Yes.
Correct.
Kanang 10-inch heels daw.
Oo.
Nawa na.
Tama niya na, aha.
And also, we have another member, Taylor.
Yes, oh my God, we forgot
Okay.
si Taylor.
You look like a Taylor.
Yes,
Taylor
Taylor
Shop.
the plant.
Correct.
Yes, this is Teller. We
Teller.
call her Teller.
Yeah, Taylor.
Yes. In memory of our other host. na
Sumakabilang
Kumusta na siya?
bansa.
Kumusta
yes,
na siya?
makabilang bansa.
Kumusta na siya?
Broken hearted
Kung daw siya sa tinuod.
Na-replace na siya kuan plant kay
Oh.
broken hearted man siya.
Lagi.
So sa mga napasakitan and dili na ganan mapasakitan magkahoy-kahoy na lang
Oh,
jud
tinuod.
no.
Correct. Tinoon.
Yes,
Dili
because
may
it's
example.
easier.
Taylor.
So this is Taylor. He will help us out.
So, mo-comment mo siya usahay. Mantay siya mo. Watch out.
Musturya na siya hulatara.
Tinoon. Story ba din? Hi,
One of
ikaw
these
lang
days, mustura na siya.
Correct. Don't worry.
Alatra.
Don't worry, Taylor. One of these days, so love will lead you back.
To Chicago, charot.
Chicago.
Joke ato na, I love you.
Don't worry, naara jud na mo abot nga mas dako pag notch. Ay!
Correct.
Pero next time, we have to make sure nga makita jud ka sa notch.
Oh,
Lord,
tinuod.
Lord.
Ay, gilak, especially if ka na online na.
La! There ko mo comment.
Lami nang muhilak pa sa live. Kang naadjud mo ba?
Kanang sa atubangan jud sa notch mo
Yes.
jud kaya.
Physical by Dua
Oh,
Lipa.
kana, oh my God, you're leaving me.
Let's
But
get
why?
physical.
Dapat ano nga levels.
Yes. So for today's
Anyway.
Anyway,
topic, no?
grabe
So,
sa.
for today's episode, our topic is, should we go to school to be a good artist?
Oh, yes. That's a very good topic because
Yes,
we can relate to that as
Yes.
theater
Yes.
majors.
And I
guys.
can relate to that because I did not go to school.
Actually,
Hi.
So, this is both sides of the
Yeah.
spectrum.
Oo.
na
Exactly.
Ni ato sa school and wala ni ato sa
believe it
school.
or not, na may degree ni Ruby.
Oo,
Yes.
correct.
Third
They
degree.
actually graduated.
Parehing mo.
Ano na yung kurso, guys?
Yes,
Correct.
Mark and Ruby graduated from Silliman
University.
University
With a degree in.
with a degree in
AB Speech and Theater Art.
Yes,
Whether you
correct.
like it or not.
Whether you like it or not, we like it.
And I graduated from my mother and father's kuan.
Oh,
Workshop.
family of artist man. No? Both,
fairness.
both sides.
Tinood. But yeah, ikaw, Ruby, what do you think?
Ikaw, Dai, what do you think?
Coming from
It is
you,
very important.
you think
Yes,
it's important
it is
to
very
study?
important because
Wow! Tumatagalog ka pala.
Ano kasi ito
Ano
eh?
kasi yun, Ma'am She Curls?
No, because ako as a performer,
na kayo. Libog ako.
kaingon
Spanish
ba
na
ako
po.
before nga bing maayuhan na kay nako.
Okay.
Oo nga. Pero pag sulod yun ako sa College of Performing and Visual Arts,
Chocolate
ko
ka.
nga, dili dahil ko maayo ka.
Slight
No,
na.
because of kuan man, mura ba, syempre di ba ang validation na mo before as a contestera, kay if makadaog ka sa yung contest, maayo na kay kay nana.
Ikaw na yung pinakamaayo
Ikaw
sa
na yung
inyong
pinakamaayo
sa inyong
sa tanan.
sa inyong street.
Pag na-under na ko ma'am kabasag. Mamayat ay core camp di ay.
Core comp.
Oo.
Choir comp.
Core camp.
Choir comp.
Dito na ako nabawaan nga, okay, naaday ko yung mga flats, mga sharps, mga kemi-kemi.
Okay. There, ano man,
Kaya sa una
technical
maganda-
perspective.
Oo. Ako as a vocalist na di kaya na ako ma-appreciate akong low notes before. Magsige kong high notes. Muna ako ang ganang,
Nya
oo.
ka nang gahi jud ka
Oh,
ano.
high just
So,
kayo
nga, very high gyud ana. So niana si mamayat sa unang akuan, appreciate the low notes darni ay kuan Ruby kay kanang magsugod ba especially if mo kanta kag balad mo kuan ba ka mo una ba kag mga mellows.
Mag-belt di ka daan.
Mo belt ka na, di ba?
Kakapon. Mag-belt di ka daan.
Munang nausahay nga dali una ko ang kanta kay para chorus na dayon, para
para
bridge
belt
na
na
dayon.
dayon.
Kuan ka nang dali una ko dali una ko ba so
Para
napoy mga gitawag ng mga time signature na yung mga musical
Technical
mga
aspects
technical
of singing.
aspects of singing inana na so nakaingon jud ko nga okay dili day ko maayo kaayo
Tinuod.
ana. So, although discipline dayon nag-lesson, nag-voice lesson ko. Kung nakatong sa panahon nga naap ko sa kuan sa Silliman while kuan taking the course batong AB Speech and Theater kay nag-voice lesson pug ko then ka-dance lesson pug ko at the same time. Inana then katunang sa theater pod kanang kaingon jud ko theater man ni sayo na kay para nako inana.
Go.
Ang
Acting
ending-
ra ni siya.
Acting rin ang
Kilakilak ra ni
ending.
siya.
Bayo to ganyan.
Ang ending naaday gitawag ng mga Ohm's law during the pita.
yeah.
Ang
Mga theories,
mga physics
Concepts.
Oo, kay naa magutay lights pod og
Yeah.
sounds. Ang kanang sounds kanagong sounds mo ibing pagka lisudas formula
Yeah.
gyud.
Kaayo
You know ko
itimpla.
napay
There's
mga
still
Ohm's law,
science
Ohm's law.
in ano ba ya? In,
Diba?
in theater, yeah.
The art
especially
of
in
science
theater.
is theater, di ba? So, yeah, ana.
The art of science.
Oo, it's theater. I think.
I will neither confirm nor deny.
Oo.
Amot
If
da.
the eye side ang for me because of the like technical
Gravity of the
theater.
earth.
Kaya din na ako especially kana yung technical theater guys if magkuan gani mo if mag theater major mo.
It's very technical.
Ayaw gyud mo ingon nga acting lang kay especially if may kung general theater naapay Luz Auditorium nga kompleto og gamit na Ginoo ko pa sa kahon gud mo dito sa kuan naanay formula ang
Nakakatol
light.
You have to be ready to ano.
Yes, naay formula ng kanang sa
Cut.
sound, sa kakusgon, sa kakuan nun, inana, naay mga natural
Yung mga
sound
rules
apoy
na you have to
kuan.
follow.
Dahil
Concepts.
naapoy mga mga sign, mga arrow, mga keme-keme, light, left stage, right down stage, keme-keme,
stage directions.
mga stage
Na.
directions, mabuang ko.
Tino, that's something you have to learn.
Yeah.
As a theater major.
So muna siya, dili siya ingon nga disiplina. In order for you to become a good artist, kuan man po, kinahanglan siya kumuskoy lag yun. Di mahuman man ka or dili bisag mga workshops ra or mga kuan man. Kay importante gyud siya kaayo gyud nga makahibaw ka sa basic
Yeah.
before nimo i-apply ang imong kaugalingon nga na learn. Inana.
Exactly.
So it is important.
Just to piggyback off of what she said, charot. He, she, they, them.
Ruby ra.
Or
I
what-
don't have a pronoun.
What Ruby said, nga, I feel like in a sense, you don't really have to get a degree in acting or ano ba in
At
a
least
sense,
kuan
but
lang ba?
I feel like it really helps you as an artist to equip yourself with knowledge.
Yeah.
Ba? Nga naay backbone ng imong ginabuhat ba nga at least maka-explain po ka sa imong self, nga nung mo na imong gibuhat, nga nung mo na imong gibuhat, and it also really helps you nga you have naadyo kay knowledge about the art form itself because it makes you aware ba
Correct.
of like about your field, Jud, and the different things nga you can do because sometimes mong good as an actor, we limit ourselves to acting lang.
Yeah.
But kakabalo, maayo di ka mo make-up,
Oo.
maapo di kay talent in lights,
Na-consume gyud nato
in
ato ang
sounds.
life no sa
O,
theater.
kana ba? Or like, also, it makes you versatile po ba kay not all the time biya po magsikig acting na po tayo nga kinahanglan ka mo trabaho as a backstage as part of the staff.
Yeah.
Kuan ka ba ka ng ace of kuan ka ba daghan kang mga
Jack of all
jack of all trades. So daghan kang pwede kang ma-actor, pwede kang this
Yeah.
or that. So di ka pa wala ang trabaho, Ma'am
Correct,
Shekels. Daghan kang kuan mga alas.
Yeah.
Lami sa tanang nasayop nga imuhang mabuhat, mas lami jud masayop if naa ka sa theater.
Yeah.
Kay dira jud ka maka-learn. Kay bawo ba ka nga ani duty ko sa una sa luz, gikusab-an kong Kuya Kit yun kay ngano, ikatulo ikaduha nagpambansang awit, ikaduha nagprayer.
As in,
Kinapatakaon ko.
very
Ang
wrong.
click. Nagutis ko. Nagutis mga tao. Kuan to kumakantong ka. Ben Malaya nga. Kuan.
I don't remember.
Ikaduha.
Malayan pa good.
O ka nga tribute. Ako po yung director ato. Nawa, nagutaan eh. Ikaduha ng pambansang awit, ikaduha ng prayer, katong prayer sa luz ba? Oh, ikaduha ng chimes. Welcome to the... Welcome!
Like, twice mo na press.
Oo.
Okay.
Mga kababayan, ha, nagitaan ni ron. Munang lisod, pero lami siya nga
Mga kababayan.
experience.
Mga kababayan.
Correct.
Remix!
Si Francis M. na di ay ang kuan.
Beat drop.
Correct. But it was a good learning experience.
Mga kababayan. Uy, wag
Mga kababayan.
Taga-asa ka.
Correct.
Mudi kuan.
Nga na siya.
Imong mamapangit, imong papapangit. Unsa ka himala?
Correct.
Very wrong din siya, guys. But
Very
yeah.
wrong yun.
But I feel like
Remix.
it really helps Jud to know your craft. Jud. Nga di mo siya requirement. Because
Yeah.
there are people mga who are born with a talent. I think it goes back to our other topic po last week ba nga.
Yeah.
Some people are born with it, Jud. But also, it really helps po nga you equip yourself with the necessary knowledge but to grow as an artist. You have to learn. Kaya if di ka mo learn, mas stagnant ka ba, Chic Girls?
Yeah.
Like, level 1 na kasige.
Correct.
Di ka mo level 2, mo level 3.
Dili yun.
Very chak ka. Investment magudpod siya.
And lisod siya, uy. Kana ganing mag-memorize kag mga franel,
Yes,
mga unsa ba
Jay.
ng mga
Mga
lights,
suga-suga
diya,
ba
mga
yan?
suga-suga. So, franel, mga
Barn
franel
door.
spotlight.
What is a barn door?
Oh,
That is a barn door.
Kana siya kanang ga-frame,
Yes,
barn door na siya.
Oh, kana. Kaba dapat
Lain na
makahibaw
siya
ka ana.
LED.
Mga
Lain na siyang
tungsten,
tungsten.
kinamerot,
Yes.
LED lights,
Mga
ganon.
mga LED, mga kuan, disco lights, mga
I think in my kuan,
mga RGB.
Oh, mga RGB.
RGB.
in my case, kuan, I was not schooled. Like not the same as them nga. I actually earned a degree.
Yeah, after.
And then earned a degree.
And think about
Pero mas mahayo pa mga siya sa
I did not earn a degree, pero I was fortunate enough nga artists ang I grew up with
Exposed.
parents under parents who are
parental guidance.
artists.
Yes.
Pero before I think schooled na di ko ron, guys. I actually went just recently. I just
Ano
graduated.
degree mang good. You forgot. Congrats.
Ala, congratulations.
As a
Asa ka
reminder.
degree direct ka ng
Filmmaking.
film? Ay, human naman di ka, no?
Yes.
I have a... It's,
Di ba
it's
you
just
were
a
supposed to
certificate.
go to
It's a
kuan,
certificate.
Oh, but still,
Pero
that's
wala.
finishing
I
Canada,
I
right?
have a certificate in filmmaking. Pero way before that, like karon natigulang na lang ko, diha pa ako nag-school. But way before that, it's really hard to find a mentor and a person who will teach you
Na.
because reading books and researching and whatever, limited lang siya.
It couldn't take you as far as...
Yeah, as far as you want it na it's like as much as possible find trainings and workshops. Kaya ako before school I just had trainings and workshops. And yeah, I had my parents nga who are very critical. That's also one thing pod nga kuan that made it easier but also harder at the same time because I have artist parents who are I was my worst critic but my parents are
Worster.
also yes.
Worcestershire sauce.
They weren't hard pero they will tell you what they think. Ano ba?
Correct.
So I kinda got the hang of that. So when I went to school and I was able to had the criticism, like constructive criticism, I could take it well. Because I had parents nga. Hardball ba?
Oh, hardballer.
Like kanang
Wala, dyan.
I was workshops, training, pero ako I agree na you have to find trainings and you have to go to school
Tinoon.
to be a better artist. Kay labi na diri sa Pilipinas. Before, I think I was in high school. I wanted to go to an art school, pero wala kaayo art schools
Tinuod, that's
kaayo.
hard
I think
siya.
we
Wala.
only had Binild
Oh,
at
yes.
that time. Like,
Binild does
pag-start
offer
sa
that.
Binild.
Right,
I wanted
you know.
like interior design and Binild was the only one that offered it. And it's so
San
expensive.
Carlos?
Mahal
siguro.
lang siya,
USC?
guys.
Interior design?
Mahal ra gihapon.
I know,
Art
mahal yun
schools
San Carlos.
are very, very
Expensive.
expensive. It's one of the most expensive. Yun.
Tinoon. Mahal na ganin ang theater.
You'd be
Tinoon
surprised
ko.
at how expensive
Like-
the courses are.
Like, if you compare it with nursing, it's very
the more practical courses,
expensive.
but
Yeah. Practical courses are,
mas
I'm not
Cheaper.
saying na
Mas-
cheap,
oo.
but cheaper than
Cheaper
compared
than-
to art schools.
Ay, tinoon.
mas,
But
mas
if you have like
Pagdato siya
the
ng
capacity,
course.
pagdato siya ng
fine
course.
arts,
Oo.
just colored, undang na lang mo
Mao
mag-
na, usually ang
music,
nag-art
mga-
schools, magpa-scholar yun.
or usually dato jud sila da.
Or dato daan, or magpa-scholar, or ano ba?
It's hard. It's hard. Fashion
It's
school is
hard.
expensive.
Correct.
Fashion school is so expensive.
Tela is
Correct.
expensive.
Murang ako advice na kon yun na ay naamay ka ng
that's
koan.
true.
Naamay ka ng sa TESDA nga NC2 nga koan. Dira na lang kuha na lang ana.
That's-
Kay mas-
that's
That also works po
Basic,
kaya.
basics
Yeah.
ba? At least.
Basic.
Yeah.
Ako nagplano gani po ko kay murag ganahan ko manahi.
Welding dai.
Yeah.
Welding, why not, di ba?
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Dili
but
pag
that's a
ako
very-
na magtudlo sa imo day.
Oh, that's a
Oo.
very
That's ito
basic
pa man
life
ka.
skill ng
Correct.
welding. Una ato
Di ang
sa
nakalami
Zealand.
dire kay nama kay certificate sa NC2.
Nabo kay
Okay, go.
allowance.
Nabo kay allowance.
Ay, sakto. Ay, sige na lang day. Pag NC2 na lang day.
Shape
mo
the
training
system,
ko,
guys.
mo-
Ato mo
kay
TESDA.
Dili po rin yung training. Kita ra gyud magkuyog.
Ikaw day, atog NC2 kay basin day na maka-learn kag. Like ingana ba? Wato siya NC2. Ako kay kuan man ko self-taught man ko nga sastre.
Kay certificate is important
Oh,
pagod
kay
pod.
he might
mapakita ba?
learn, he will learn something I did not learn on my own.
True.
Ana
The
ba?
guidance.
Like you can take learnings and lessons from other people nga dili nimo makitaan sa libro. Dili nimo makitaan sa mga tutorial
In
videos.
practice, jud ba?
Like ka ng mga hacks. Oh.
That only can be you can only get that from experience, Jud, and not through just theory.
Yeah.
Correct.
Like
Jud.
kuan yun siya. Like
Mga life lessons.
mga secrets of the trade, labi
mga-
na ka ng dugay na kaayo.
Mga lived
nga-
experiences.
Oo. Like
Tinood.
dugay na kayo and you actually listen to their stories. Even your teachers.
Correct.
Sila mga
lahi
cheat
yun.
codes.
Yeah.
Makatudlo po siya ni magpasensya. Kaysa
Yeah.
tinuod ako wala ko'y pasensya sa una.
Yeah.
Ingnon ko kung Carlalonghas, if you're listening. Ingnon
She
ko
will
nga-
be listening to
Oo.
this.
Ano ko Kati Carla sa una nga, Ruby, alam mo, magaling ka sana pero minamadali mo lahat ng bagay. Sige ko na siya ginaingon ako ana. Sige ko ingnon na Ate Carla sa una nga. Wag mong madaliin.
Kapila, day?
Kadaghan. Samot atong nagampalayata.
Mga 100 times.
Nagampalayata ka tong with Sir Carlo.
kasi with the
Nga
animal
gipahimo ta og
costume.
kaning headdress sa mga gulay.
Oo.
Unya kanang ganahan kong mahuman na dayon gikapoy nako. Sus Ginoo ko. Munang lami gyud siya, lami gyud nga kanang muskwela gyud ka para makakaton kag kuan pasensya, disiplina, ana new knowledge
It's
and
also-
self-discovery pod.
Oh, it's also kuan tawag
Mentorship.
ani you'll learn to create you find your identity as an artist if
Yeah.
you go to school. It's quicker.
It helps Jud.
Yeah, it's
Shorten
actually
the
quicker.
process.
Yeah.
Oo.
Okay, if magi ka with the route, I think
Oo.
I took.
Medyo mulibot pa kasi
Kuan
ikaw
siya, mulibot pa ka, and then ang ako experience is I went to I started with community theater and actually supported nagtudlo og theater sa communities for I think 5 to 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah,
Grabe,
pero I'm
no?
not saying na it did not
And bata
help.
pa kay
It really
Kana, no?
helped.
2 years old.
2 years old mga
2 years old na.
Ato ko sa community and tudlo ko.
Katawan ka dahil wala Ikatawan ka dahil oh. Ow.
Yeah.
Yeah, ingon ana nga kanang
Tanan
you would
gyud na
really
sa
see-
music, dancing.
Tanan day music, dancing. You have to be kana jack of all trades you ka.
Oo.
Especially-
With the sets, with the magdirect og festivals nga puro mga bata ang mga estudyante ra pud nako tanan. Ano ba yun? You have to talk to these 80 students and talk to their parents. Yun ani mo ato ka diri sa kuan. It was eye-opening. and
Pero
it
wala
was
ka na
really-
pressure nga both of your parents are artists or it's big pressure.
Wala man.
Under pressure.
Wala na ko na pressure kay
Like you have to be good, you have to do this because your mother is a good dancer and your father is kuan ana.
wala
Or
po.
wala ra
I trusted my genes.
Okay.
They will do the
Well,
thing.
tanaw po
Yeah,
nawong
do your thing.
kung nawong nga na ilagod pud lawang tanaw po nawong ni Hochi Ginoo ko pagka gupaha kaayo. Walay apan. Lami kay Samara ning diri dapita ba. Wa kay apan ha.
Pag-compare Jud watch medyo. Warning na to siya Ruby.
Warning to
I have to sleep with one eye open.
Atang sa git-ngit ha kay na.
Kay kuan man
Yeah, joke lang.
kay na since we were young, kuan yun toddlers me ano yun can I grew up with
Toddlers.
folk songs with kuan workshop
Post na jud ka daan.
workshop songs mo na when I became teenager ko grade school pod if mo to mig mga workshops like PETA or whatever workshop it is ang ilahang mga songs kay mga friends raman po nila ang mga
Compose.
naga-produce ra po sa shows or mga workshops sila na po na naga-facilitate dito ra po gikan so we actually know nga murag I sang this sa balay this is how our parents handled us kay ay lang parenting closer ra po sa how you would facilitate a workshop so it was a normal thing
Yeah,
that's why we weren't pressured pero pressured ko when I was in my early 20s when I actually said na dili ko mag-nursing.
Kagahan ko mo artist.
Yes. Kaya dili-
Pareha gud mag istorya.
kaya I wanted to be an artist. They didn't want me to be an artist.
Oo.
Pero ni drop out ko og nursing and that was the time nga na pressure ko. Kaya they actually told me prove to us that you can be the best person in the room. If you want to be an artist, you have to be the best person in the room. You have to be the smartest person in the room. Kaya dili siya marketable, dili siya makuan imuhang talent if you're not
Siguro
the best
tinuod po
person.
na no. Yun.
Kaya wala siya lisensya. Dili siya
Yeah.
pares doktor or nurse or teacher nga
Na-
your license will prove your worth.
Oo, hinoon.
Oh. Kani siya is
Anyone can claim the title of an artist.
Yeah, anyone can be artist ko.
But you have to
legitimacy
prove
ba?
yourself good.
May mag-teacher ka kang let man jud ka, so you can really be saying,
yeah.
I'm a let pastor,
Kay
I'm a
niagi
teacher.
kag exam,
Na
niagi kag
ID.
whatever.
Naka-engineer ko, nurse jud ko, doctor jud ko, I have the title, I earned it.
Murag mas mutras pa ang mga tao og kuan driver kay na sila lisensya.
Correct. Ang artist, wala man, nalangan na nabitan mo.
Artist.
Anyone can be an artist.
Yeah,
Kasi they can
anyone.
call
Anyone
themselves
can
an
be an
artist, jud.
artist.
Correct.
Sabihin
So-
sila artist.
Dito lang na pressure when I became an adult, pero growing up wala.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, na-pressure na gyapon siya, no? At least part sa
Under
iyang
pressure,
life.
kanang the awareness na
The awareness
Na
na.
kay murag
everything.
shit. And then you
This is
you went
too
through
old
all
today.
the difficulties of it
Yeah.
all nga wala kay ko. I was broke. I'm still broke,
Wala may
guys.
kwarta ang art kaayo sa tinungan lang siya.
Yeah, wala siya kwarta.
You have to have a fallback as much as possible.
But you have to
Correct.
be I was lucky enough that I have a family who will support.
Exactly. That's the good thing.
I think practical enough ra gyud pod nga nikuha tag speech and theater Kuya Mark, because if di mata successful sa theater, at least naatay background sa speech communication where nga magamit nato siya as a call center agent.
As a call center agent,
Yes.
especially as a training department karon, because I'm part of our training team.
Correct.
Kamit jud kaayo siya.
Especially nga you have a degree
Kumbaga,
in
ihag na
communication.
Labi na
so-
kay kuan kanang stage manager, maayo mo kuan
You know how to talk to
tao.
people,
Yeah, you know how to talk to
people, ano ba skills?
And sa corporate world, yun mo okay, kani siya speech com graduate ni, okay,
Oo.
at priority ka.
Exactly.
The more nga kanang pag-interview pa lang kay hi sir. Kay
Artista kay ka
Very
da,
cool.
performance
How are you
ka ka
doing?
guy.
Correct.
From start to finish,
I hope
show
everything
jud siya.
is fine despite of the numbers of that you have interviewed kami.
Yeah.
Ano Ryan?
Ako when I
Yeah.
get interviewed, I treat as ako siyang gina-treat as a performance jud.
Oo.
Kung kag pag open sa camera, lights, camera, action. Yes, good evening. Hello.
Hello.
Jud, jud.
Yeah.
Diba?
Yes.
You study ba like the posture, the body language, how to
Shout out
project
to Ma'am
na
Sonia.
confident ka, how
Yes.
to ba the rapport.
It's like it's
Commit
the
kay
same
siya.
thing as like taking on a role.
Correct.
Exactly.
It's the same. It's a life skill.
It is.
Like
Yeah.
theater, if for the parents there, you just enroll your kids to art classes because
It teaches
it's
them
a life
confidence.
skill. Yeah,
Confidence.
confidence, good, and
Or
trust.
at least how to fake it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome back again.
Yes, we are now here in
another
this
segment
most awaited segment of this podcast.
by all our 9 audience members.
The Eternal Guest!
Yes.
For our eternal guest.
Correct.
Now, this is a segment where Mark and I
Yes.
will talk about a topic now that we may or may not be interested in, but we just want to torture Ruby
Yes.
Correct.
Make her guess
and make
the topic.
Pero Ruby does not know the topic. No.
definitely.
So what he needs to do, he, she, it, they, Ruby. What Ruby needs to do, wala di siya pronoun.
Wala
Sorry,
kay pronoun.
sorry.
Just call me Ruby.
What Ruby needs to do, sukot na siya dahil,
Sorry.
is to keep the conversation going and contribute to the conversation to the
Contribute.
yes.
Contribute dahil ha.
And then by the end of this segment, he is going to guess
Guess what the topic is actually
what the topic is.
Okay.
Yes.
Kaya po
Tuloy na
na.
siya. Are you ready, Dai?
Already.
Ah.
Time.
Katulungan
Paminaw
na
ko
gud
na
siya.
nila dapat yatay ba din
Yeah.
So shall we start?
Shall we start?
Before ta mo start, pila pa ganita ka episode?
This is our 6th
Oh.
episode.
So 12 man di ba?
12.
We're halfway through na. Imagine.
Halfway
Yes,
na.
Tay.
Happy anniversary check.
Pinaka-last no week na nato next week.
Oh
Oh
sakto.
my gosh, mawala na.
Mamay.
Mawala na ni siya nga kuan. Oh my gosh.
Budwa.
Anyway, this is a global phenomenon.
Global phenomenon. Japanese siya, girl. Hindi po ka.
Ay, ginoo ko.
This is a global phenomenon.
Na nagka-resurgence po.
Sunod topic ay how to be a global phenomenon. Ginoo ko.
Yes, na nagka-resurgence siya. Yes.
The last few years, especially this year, everyone
Yes.
likes to do this
Oh,
po.
yes. Everybody's a
Masturbate.
fan of this. Yes.
Oh.
It's actually just, it came from one country. but is now
Na-
shared especially in the Philippines.
Exactly. We have a shared interest.
Yes.
Everybody likes to do this, Jud.
Yes.
Wow.
Sa una, select establishments lang ang naani before pandemic. Pero during the
Parang it's
pandemic and
everywhere
after,
na po.
it's everywhere.
Exactly. Everybody
it's a-
offers this na.
Nanay mga kiosk na.
Oo.
Uy, kabalik-balik.
Kiosk, yung mga store everywhere.
Balik naman ang inyong kuan, uy.
na po ni altitude.
Tapos siya altitude, mga different varieties.
Oh, varieties.
Naasad,
Yeah,
naasad.
different varieties niya.
Oh, different
Ang kuan,
flavors.
depende sa marbling. Yang
marbling day.
Oh.
Thickness.
Yeah, thickness. Ang size. Ang kuan.
As
Utin?
lagikan.
Yes.
Oo.
Pwede po dahil.
Pwede po. Maybe. Can be.
Pwede kong mga sa inyo ang kuan.
Oh, yes, dad. Ikaw, dad, nakasulay na kaani nga butang.
Nakasulay na kong kuan, oh.
Ang thickness o ang kuan.
Oo, thickness
ang
of
width.
marbling. Oo.
Yes. Kuan, nakasulay na kong through thick and, di ba po ko thin? So, thick and thick.
Thick and thicker, ano.
Oh. More thick, kadi man pugutin.
Oo, ganun.
Di ba? So, thick and thick.
Yes.
Thick,
Thick
thickest.
and thicker.
Thick, thicker, thickest.
Lami ni siya i-pair o kuan. Kanang greens, leafy greens.
Oh, yes. And kuan dyan siya, especially if kanang
Ala.
yung kuan ng what jud kay kuan
Yeah.
kanang this is your first thing na you do in the day.
Ay.
Die samot na jud
Like,
die.
it's so, it's kind of pricey.
Oh,
but
actually. And
alam niyo
it's,
siya,
I think it's
it's
best
an experience.
enjoyed with in the afternoon. with a lot of people.
yes, with a
It's-
lot of
it's a group
people.
activity.
Yeah. It is.
Mas
Wala siya
siya.
lami
Yeah.
if ikaw raw sa.
Pwede man.
Pwede
Pwede
man.
lonely.
Pe-
Depende nimo. But
have you tried it nga alone,
karo
Peter?
usa,
Oh, yeah?
it's better with a group, Jud.
Well, it is.
Mas lami siya.
Lami.
Kung alone, kay I can have the entire thing.
Ah, you know, you can enjoy it
Oh,
all to
yeah,
yourself.
because you don't have
Waka
to
pressure
share.
pod nga.
Okay, when like katong kita when we ordered tagsa-tagsa mo ta.
Actually, selfish po di guys. So, mas mo
Mas
prefer
maayo ng
Jud.
tagsa-tag
Ikaw, you
din,
prefer
ano,
tagsa-tagsa or with a group?
Group, uy.
Do you like
Ano
to
naman?
share?
Kay all alone ba ko permis sa balay, so ganahan ko na kuyo.
Ah, makes sense.
Ano?
Makes sense. Yeah.
Ganahan ko
very
kay
much.
So you want to have it and share it with other people?
Yeah, I want RG.
Kevin to mo.
Actually, lahi man ako na sunahuna. Uy, murag kabastusan naman ni uy.
For it,
It's a global phenomenon
phenomenon.
with the resurgence.
Oo. Di mo po ka nang mag-group kag lanta og porn, di po siguro, no?
Depende sa imong kinahan sa kilibuhi.
Oo, di ba ito sa imong trip?
Okay.
Oo,
Mag-tripping ko
yeah.
na ta, Kuya
Judge.
Mark. May lanto, tag porn kitang duhara.
Depende po if mo consent ang usa ka tao.
Oo.
Yeah, consent is the word.
Consent is key, I guess.
Correct.
Ano pa expect?
Unang kinahanglan dyan mong mananghid.
Tinuod.
Yes.
We're like nakikita ng ganda.
Let me siya with the soup and
Oh,
with
yes.
all. Yes.
So,
my God.
Sumot like freshly made.
Ay, my gosh, oh.
Mga buang dyan siya, guys. Sumot
Ka na hot soup
Oo,
and then
no?
medyo spicy pa. Medyo po, oh my gosh.
Unsa man na, uy,
Yummy,
giatay mo.
jug kayo. Like, I
No?
could eat this all day.
No, pero medyo heavy
Kaya
dyan
mo
siya.
kanya heavy good siya.
Manambok
Okay,
siya
oo.
Commercialized na siya. Ay.
Yes, very.
And the good thing now is it's more accessible na dyan as
Yeah.
compared to before.
Pero I like having this here in Dumaguete.
No?
Not in big cities kay linyahan siya ni murag.
No, dahil kang tawo.
Oh,
Una.
you won't
Ah,
have
murag ako
time for
linyahan.
yourself. Murag ikaw linyahan.
Pinipilahan.
Pinipilahan ng
Sa
mga
isang tabing, sa to?
Charot.
Sa na, pilipilahan sa kuan.
Pinipilahan sa
Tagalog ka ng
O, kananam siya.
movie, oo.
Sa pinilakang tabi.
Pinilakang tabi.
Pinililakan sa
Pinilakang
murag gibinay.
tabi.
Silver screen.
Oo.
Pinilakang tabi.
Pinilakang
pinilakang
tabi.
tabing.
Oo, tabing.
Da.
So, but yeah, ginalinyahan niya in some cities. Ginalinyahan.
Yeah, gaya linyahan like hours and hours.
It's cheaper
of
mo in
kuan.
other cities kaya mas dagan silang competition.
Ah,
So, mas bato din siya. So, worth it siya ba?
per individual siya? Ang like per,
Oh, you
per
always pay as,
person?
usually.
Ah, okay. So,
But
more
it's
siyang
cheaper.
buffet.
Oh, because I think
Unlimited.
people in Cebu or people who have lived in Cebu tell me nga it's cheaper there compared sa Dumaguete.
Oh.
Kaya wala man kaya competition.
Ikaw din,
there.
nagakuan ka ni sa
Oh,
Cebu?
sa Cebu din, nakasoy na ka ni.
Super. Ambot, siguro
Magtalay
nasa
po ka?
kunahon, ha?
Magtalay po ka usahay.
Mutalay po ko usahay. Alang, dili dun sa mutalay gyud ko.
Sa talayan po ka.
Correct.
Depende
Human
ka.
So,
centipede.
hapsan nagatalay ka, talayan po ka.
Oo.
Pagkali ka good.
Sige, pulipol, dali ha, pagdali ha.
Kuan na. Kunya, it will consume you your whole day if you do this.
Yeah.
Makabusog na siya.
Di siya come and hit and run.
Oh, like grabe siya makabusog.
Big eh.
Nabusog ikang maayo ato.
ka.
Ako. Kapila mo ko ganina gani ba busugan ako sa mga actions.
Magka-forget yung kapagawanda eh.
Like
Sobrang
busog
siya.
kay mabusog kay ka. It's not something that you if you work and then mo lunch ka, then you have to go back to work.
Hindi siya
dayon.
advisable.
Hindi siya advisable. It's really better if
At
like
the end of the day.
after work
Or mga weekends.
nga ka na,
ana.
weekends.
Kaya ito ang laing lugar.
Kaya you,
okay, I
it
see.
takes so much time. Dugay ka makakaon.
It takes time and it
Literally.
and also you smell bad after
Oo, yeah.
the area is covered
Ah,
in
Yeah,
yeah,
in
yeah.
smoke. Yeah, yeah.
there.
Yeah. Do you
Do you agree nga maho ka after ani?
Oh, tinuod.
Or baho jud ka daan?
Baho jud ko daan actually. Hilom kay Mark para tagbaho ha.
Akas nila eh.
Unya.
Oo, siguro. Ana, agree ko tuob siya.
Linya ng to.
Yeah, nagtuob.
Ano
Dili ba?
Ay, kay kato
global
pag COVID.
phenomenon.
Ana, global phenomenon, di ba?
COVID ka magkatuobang ka.
Oh, mao na, di ba?
COVID.
Ni ana biya to si Kwan ko pag
Gwen
COVID.
Garcia.
Oh, Gwen Garcia nga.
Pagtuob ra.
Pagtuob ra ng COVID.
Oo, magtubra jud.
Mga Pinoy pa katuob-tuob pa mga tanga.
Correct.
Diba? Sabi ang panglumsa ng tuob.
Di na lang ta magpakuan mapaturok og vaccine kay
Kay
magtuob
magpatuob na lang ta.
Oo.
Tuob ra. Nangawati pa matata mga pisti mga yawa. O gatuob sila sa COVID.
Unsa nya kani siya kay kuan. I think when I got here, I've had it like 3 times.
Huy, mao ba?
Well, lately, I've been doing this a lot.
Oo.
Oo, especially nga nakikwarta mo. Worth it naman po siya.
Lami man gud siya nga kanang after work.
Or like-
nabuhat di ba after work
Oh,
siya?
or like after a long
After-
time ba, like kanang after like at the end of the week, it's something to look forward to.
kanang
Yeah.
reward ni imong self.
Worth
Yeah.
it kay siya. Hindi kay siya super expensive po. So,
Yeah,
reachable na siya.
Unsa jud ganina ako nga a little bit pricey but not that expensive. Unsa man?
If once a week ra siya,
Oh,
dai.
everyday.
Di po siya everyday.
Forget ka
If
everyday.
once a week,
Grabe ka.
okay ra siya.
Kasi yes, mo thickest na ka.
Worth it ra siya if once a week.
Bitaw.
Mao ba?
So,
Pero if you come from the country where this originated from,
Well,
it's an everyday
everyday.
thing. It's an everyday.
It's an everyday thing.
every
Maybe-
dinner, tig-ana sila.
Oh, like yeah, it's an everyday thing for them.
Okay.
Kay more siya adobo na to ba nga more pwede siya everyday.
Pag kada mag-adobo ka.
But healthier.
Yeah.
Di ba ko shark eh? Ano kay dagan siyang tambok.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes it's fatty. So,
Yeah.
Pero na naman si Direk kanina nga partner niya mga greens, mga kuan.
Leafy greens.
Nothing but
Ang leafy greens ang healthy.
Lampoy,
But
ana.
ang kani siya, I
Kalamungkay,
can't, maybe.
Kalamang kay piste.
Para pwede na siya para sa okra minana dili po.
Oh, pero ganun
Ay,
ka.
no. O
Pwede mo siya.
Krahi.
Parisan og kuan.
Repolyo.
Oo, ko.
Go lang, Joday.
Parisan mo siya repolyo, tomatoes.
Kamu tas Pilipinas sila magbuot na to.
Oh.
Tomato.
Labi na ka ng with spices.
Nanaon ta ko
Ang
na una ba
kuan.
pag yung tomatoes. Ha? Tomato.
Magila, ano daw sabi mo pa una-una.
Ogani.
Ito, but lamig kayo siya, Jod. It's very...
Sige, pag storya sa ko na mo.
Pero usually leafy greens yun ang ginakuha na.
Example sa leafy greens, day. Nga imong ipares ani.
Lettuce,
Pwede.
Oh, unsa pa?
phyrosis.
Kaayo. It's the perfect match, Jod. Ilagay
Leptospirosis.
Leptospirosis. Sabog ka sa leptospirosis. But yes.
Ana na ko nauna-unaan.
Unsa?
Samgyupsal.
Dili ni baha. Final answer.
Yes, that's my final answer.
Sure
Pag
ba?
sure?
Sure ka?
Sure na ko, ano di ay? Oo, sure. Wa mo gyud mawala na ako kay ano ko presyo pag patag na ako. Bahala, marong or madili. Hello! Sakto ko Kuya Mark.
Leptospirosis.
Oh, sakto kaya. Ting 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 ting. No, naka-bright lagi ni siya doy.
Yeah. Or
Didn't
nagkasulit
din
dyan
ako.
ang
I don't
topic.
like it
Charot.
na. Bago na pod. segment.
We need to remove this segment.
Ganahan ko sila nga
Yes.
mabugo jud ko kula.
We need to remove
But
this
actually
segment.
ang hard part ani nga kung ano nga segment sa ako ang part na kay sa pinakauna nga mag kuna-una sa ko sa niyo pang story.
Kaya para pa ka nang later on, mga
Correct.
kuwan
Because we're
na.
very vague.
Mo na giingon nga kuan kanang mo nang top 1 ko permis ako ang job kay active listening.
Ha?
Mo na
Wala ka attitude problem din.
naapod.
Ah, attitude,
ang
attitude.
nakalamin sa ako ang kuan karon company nga kabalo sila nga ako na ko'y attitude problem so na-adjust sila. Oo.
Company mo.
Correct.
Sana all nga kanang ang company ang mag-adjust.
Oo. Dili, if you are a performer, maguna siya palitan gana ka mo file og leave. Hatag og good score. Hatag og good
Yeah,
performance.
yeah, it's
Di ba?
Yeah.
Kaya para maikog mo sila nimong muhang ikaw nihangyo sila nga mo kuan ka kanang mohangyo sila nga mga mohatag ang nindot nga score or if ikaw na kay ihangyo nila di ka maulaw ba
Pagod shot sa ka.
pagod shot
Oo.
sa
Like, I give
diba?
you something, you give me something. in
correct
We live in
hatagan
harmony.
Yeah,
give
true.
and take
It's a-
relationship.
It's a give and take
Oo.
relationship.
Ana
Ano
na
ka, Jude?
ikaw di ba support naman ka syempre if ang agent perform og tarong niya mo leave di ba
Dili sugtan, Charles. Bahala ka nila, Charles.
amo din nakadawat ng supinas
Puding nga dole ka
amo din ginadole
We're not like that guys sa among company ha. We allow our employees to
Yes.
file a VL.
Yeah.
correct
Ang sa table talk, mas daghan maming VL.
More VL than work actually.
We,
sorry
Ay,
we
papaya.
have more... Ay, hala, sorry, Kuya
ako
Jigger.
gipapaya na akong gipapaya kay nagkainit mo ganan ako banganga
Nagkainit.
Ginoo ko
Yeah. So, congratulations to
Congratulations,
our
Rudy.
eternal guest.
oy dili ko gana mawala og paypay
Nagkamaayo jud siya,
Kamayo
guys.
siya guys.
Feel na ako mag-line color na iyang paypay sa sunod.
Next
Correct.
week blue na pud
ang
na.
akong paypay murag ako pod ba chameleon beauty
Yes.
sometimes guwapa sometimes
Spell
dili.
chameleon.
Lahi ko version ng chameleon kay usay guwapa usay dili
Chameleon Homes.
oo
Cavilliar.
correct chameleon
Mag-orange ka dahil.
ha
Ka-orange ba ka? Chameleon
Oh, chameleon.
nga kuan kanang nagka-fade
Homes.
correct mana lagi kong hotche gini na mayroon siyang guwa ko niling ko diri
Okay, mo blend din siya sa among
ulo na lang may
sofa.
makita nako
Ganun ako siya nga bahiyot.
correct
Ulo na yung kamot.
oo
Oo, siya dun. Then pants na na yun.
kapag na yun
Very wrong.
Opo.
So, we are going back to our topic, which is,
Yes.
should we go to school to
Period.
become... should
I
we
think
go to
agree naman
school?
siguro
Or
tanan
not,
nga
sure.
kuan
Oh, should we go to school to be to become
Good.
better artists?
I
Thank
think-
you so much.
Thank you. That's all. But I think it's not more of like going to act,
Oo.
like to school jud like ana, but I feel like it's more about
Practice.
find up kanang going to workshops, kanang learning more about the craft.
correct
Going to classes, not necessarily getting a degree for it. Because there are some people
Yeah.
mongod who are really born with the talent.
correct
But there are also skills mongod nga you can improve the more you know about it, Jud. Especially on the theoretical side, on the more technical side of the
correct
craft.
and ang history gyud pod para masabtan nimo unsay imong ipangbuhat
Asagikan.
asagikan
Yeah.
oo ana mga Latin word it is a Latin word which means ana importante na siya
Oh, dapat.
Correct.
Because you have to know the importance of your craft ba? And how it has evolved over time.
Yeah.
And how it has played a role in each of the different eras in
Yeah.
history. Oo.
especially theater history gyud may grabe para makaibaw jud ka sa contemporary nga na contemporary siya
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
It's also it's also easier to build a portfolio
Oh,
when you go to
and
school or
also,
like when you go through trainings.
If you wanna do it professionally, that would
Yeah.
be your edge over everybody else. Kay
They
na akay
know all.
natunan, na akay mga
Yeah.
certificate nga the School of Acting for Kineme, the process. Ano
it's
mga-
easier to find
Exactly.
a gig. It's easier
Oo.
to find kuan.
And
but daalay siya additional pressure kasi naman kay degree good
but they will expect a lot from you.
they will
Yeah.
expect a lot
especially.
from you so expect
So you have to be better.
expect
Joe.
that
Pero-
Expect to patronum.
Also, in pressure po sa imo, kay nabe mga self-taught yun na
Oh,
artist
nga.
nga kanang mas maayo pa.
Kamang jug yuta
Oo, nga
para jud
like
ko.
they've been through hell
Oo,
to
exactly,
ano.
exactly.
correct
Yeah. Pero ingunana, it's I think it's we're what we're just saying is go to school because that's where you find other like-minded people who are
Oh,
also
mentors,
artists,
possible
who are
mentors.
also active in the
Mga pegs
industry.
din sa
Oo.
life.
And believe it
Yeah.
or not, sa theater, tulo rami ka
No, I
buok,
don't
tulo,
believe
I won't
upat,
believe
lima.
it. Chaka. It's a
Diba?
very small
So it's a very small
department kay
kuan.
not everyone is gutsy enough to take the course.
Sa mo
kay-
ta deres
Yeah.
Pilipinas,
It's
kung
mahal.
they see
It's
it
not
as
a-
impractical.
It's not a I mean, it is not the most practical course in a sense, mga wala dyan kay specific field after graduating.
Correct.
Yeah.
Mo po na yung challenge na to, no? Kay sige ta pangutanon, magunsa ka kahuman ana.
Kaya man mag-nursing
Magunsa
ka, kay after nursing, man-nurse ka after. Ano
Oo,
ba?
correct.
Most probably, if ma-teacher ka, matudlo ka after. Obviously,
Like
ano
na
ba?
kay fallback.
Oh,
Oo.
but if you're an artist, manggod, you have to find your niche, you have to find your market, you have to find something that will
Oo.
will match your skills basically.
Correct.
Yeah.
Ano?
Like you are subjected to like different areas sa production. Pero it's when you go to school, you find your forte. That the one department or one art form that you're really good at.
Exactly.
And focus on that while you're also doing these other things.
Yeah, because there are times ba nga you discover yun nga, at first you thought actor jud ka, pag apil mo or pag school nimo, na-realize mo nga, wait, mas ganahan mo di ko mag-SM or mas ganahan mo
Yeah.
mag-director or feel na ko mas ganahan ko mag-lights.
Ano?
You discover a different side to you ba nga you never knew
Correct.
existed di ay una
Yeah.
dito na ma-develop and it
Part
becomes
of that world.
exactly. And it becomes part of your ano na jud. It becomes who you are as an artist na hinuon.
Tino.
Yeah.
Sidetrack ka ba, uliko ka. Ano?
Sa mo ta if like for example kana si Kuya Mark, moadto na siya
Bayot
Manila.
ko, tsaka
Sus
check
dako ka na siya daghan ka na siya kwarta na. Kung moadto siya Manila kay
Ay, ako Manila, okay
sus
na.
ang stage manager sa Manila, di ba? Baling
O,
in demand
dagko,
kaayo
in
dagan
demand
ba yung show
siya.
sa Manila. Nya nang hinahanglan dis lag maayo nga stage manager sinan na kay katong pag sa tunay katong workshop ba. Summer Arts Academy bitaw katong na silang Miss Barbie ana naay mga SM sa Manila silang Ching Gatseko.
Ito mga legit nga mga SMs.
Mga kuan na gyud nga siya
mga-
nga pumunta kayo sa Manila kasi keme-keme.
Oh, gani. And also, Manggod, if you have knowledge about your craft, if you wanna really go if you really wanna go professional, they will talk to each other in terms you wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
Dapat you know the jargon and the lingo of the actual profession.
Oh, tino.
Kaya if pangyayawanan sila yung mga musical terms na ikaw kablog unsa na yung pangyayaw, jay!
Correct.
Magsigad yung mata sa mukha, kasabot sa ilang ipangyaw-yaw.
Kasaban ka ni Sir Jerry.
Oh. Tagaan kag kuan, musical sheet, kantahan na.
Yeah.
Di man kakabalibasag nota.
Correct.
Sa pag-appeal sa audition.
Tinoon.
Nakabulukan na ang mic niya, pero kaya na ganun ka.
Bitaw, kana
Oo,
technical
ano ba?
skills na siya. Dapat kang mo-adjust.
Nakabulukan na kung eskwela ka o theater.
As a degree holder sa school or mortal sin dyan na siya. Bago, be?
Yeah, tinoon yun. So yes.
Yeah.
Mo na siya nga it is an honest mistake. Oy, did ko mo deny. Mo nang gingon nga bisan pag naka-degree kung tanga jud ka.
Yes, guys.
Yes.
Wala perfecto nga tao.
Wait, bitaw,
Jargons, I think I learned the jargons sa the actual industry. Kato nag-IAUK na ta.
Oh, kana nang mag...
And I had to ask them. Di ba kalain? It's so unfortunate.
Dili kay lahi
Sila-
magputo. Ang imuha manggong mga kuan sa una kay mga indigenous people, mga
Dili, lahi manggod kay
Lahi gyud ang-
we really don't have the stage that you have. Like, wala may katong batten, mga kuan, Mount Batten naman ko.
Exactly.
Batten, curtain.
Ano
Kuan
ba?
siya, direct should I kuan da ba? Ha,
Unsa
unsa
na
na
siya?
siya?
Kailangan ka, ana.
Kani siya, ana niya, kuan siya, kaning limot na gikoron, mga kanamurag tower.
So yeah, it really is an edgewood for you ba? Because at least, if pag-storyanay sila, makagats po kang,
Yeah.
I know what they're actually talking about. Di ka mo out of the loop ba? Kay, kagats man kayo,
Yeah.
part of the circle man.
correct.
Yeah, and if na kay mapangutanan, you can ask like, I don't know this.
Exactly.
And you have actual like experts in
Yeah.
their field nga can actually explain
Oh,
it
you have
to you.
access to those people,
You have
Jud.
access to those people because they're readily available. They're there.
And sometimes that's how you build put your connections, Jud pod. Na the more you work with people in the field, the more they get to know who you are as a person, as like an artist.
Yeah.
That's how you build your connections.
Like
and
if
your,
you're actually good, you will have really
people
a
will
lot
refer
of
you, Jud.
gigs.
Correct.
Yeah.
all the time.
Ay, this is my student sa
Oo.
ingon
Yes,
na.
tino.
Magaling to
Ay,
siya.
Introduce
ah,
ka.
Pa-apela ni siya dire or pa-audition ni sino niyo kay maayo ni siya. I can vouch for this person. Ano ba?
Correct.
So,
Yeah.
important. That's why workshops
It's a
are very
good pressure,
important.
no? It's really a good pressure.
Yeah, it's very important.
Yeah.
But
Kay-
I ditched all my workshops. That's why I'm
Yeah. Okay, workshops mo good are like usually the people who do workshops ay kada pa mga ilado nga tawo.
Oo.
Oo. So, di po sila influenced by in the industry. So, if you're really good at what you do sa workshop, ma-refer you kanina sa mga tao
Yeah.
mga producers, mga directors, mga companies. Ana.
Yeah.
You know,
I think, I mean, even si Jerry did not become a good sound guy if he did not go to Berkeley.
Exactly.
Yeah,
To
right.
school.
I wouldn't even know how to operate the camera
you
if I
didn't
did
go
not
to school.
if I did not take filmmaking.
No,
Ano ba?
exactly.
So there are even when you get older, there is always something new to learn.
It optimizes your skills.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tinood yun na. Because, I mean, it's one thing to have an eye for photography, but knowing the technical skills, kanang mga components of what makes
Yeah.
a good picture at what makes a good photo,
Yeah.
it will really optimize your skills.
correct. Dili na siya ma-TikTok ra ninyo.
O, ma-develop jud ka.
Dapat
as-
yun kang mo eskwela. Kanay uban
Yes.
mo ang university ning TikTok.
University of
man.
TikTok. bang
Correct.
TikTok University, YouTube
Imong
University.
diploma
Correct.
kay you Google.
We're not saying that that's not
That's
like
not
one
good.
It's a good resource material,
It's a good
definitely.
resource material. We still use that in school.
Correct.
Yeah.
Tinuod.
Pero ano lang yun, it's better to go to school because you will have, you have people, you
Legit
can
trainers.
find your mentors.
Exactly.
Correct.
Legit people.
Yeah.
Who know their stuff, Jud.
Yeah. Especially when they're still active in the industry.
Exactly.
And
Correct.
they've like grown into the industry and they knew people and they can tell you stories ngayon na ni.
Correct. And
They will show
nakalami
you the
man god
ropes,
basta
oh.
teacher
Yeah,
gyud
they
mo
show you the
ikuan
ropes.
kanang like teacher gyud mo tudlo nimo kay instead of kang maglantaw kag videos kay ang job sa teacher is actually not to kuan kang spoon feed kanang tabangan ka to discover who you are.
Exactly.
Inana ba
Kinapod.
based lang po sa experience.
Exactly.
Kailakon ka.
O, pa-
Kahilakon ka.
Kakamangon, Jud.
Dili ka tudluan. Ana. Kuan na hinuon nga mura ba og dapat kang makadiscover kung dili ka makadiscover wala kay authenticity di ka kapasar
Da-
samot na.
Yeah.
Ginoo ko eh.
But this is also not to discount pod all the people nga are not privileged enough to go to
Yeah.
school ba and to learn these things. Because sometimes mong good, we don't have the option Jud
Oo.
pod.
But if ganahan gyud kang mo learn manggod, you will find a way kay ako scholar man ko sa SU for 2 years kay wala dili mo ko suportado sa akong parents kay akong parents ba paras ka hot siya nurse ganahan ako mag-nursing po ko. Ganahan siya ma-doktor ko
A
dai.
nurse.
Sus Ginoo ko kaya siya nga ikaw ay
Imagine if
pinang-ana
ikaw
ha.
doktor. Imagine if ikaw doktor.
O gano
tay.
mo sige ra katawa.
Siya ma'am, feel ako
Because laughter is the best medicine.
Okay,
Mo na ra
nabuang na.
ka. Mo na ra kan. Hala dok, kalamat yun na. Kung mamatay na ko dok. No, because laughter is the best medicine.
Katawa ka sige.
Sus ko Ginoo ko na ako ang inahan ako nga mag-doktor ka kay syempre ako di man sa panghinambog no pero honor mo ko sa una good. Murag si direct po. Honor pa.
Honor.
So sa tanan
Pwede
akong
tinuod.
anak ikaw ray ko dili mura jud bitog di tino munang ako nagpabugo ko kay kapoy ka ng bright manggod ikay leader SSG SG, ana,
Daghan kay ka activities, dahil
ikaw
hindi
mo
ka magpa-leader.
Science club, math club, buyag. Nakarealize ko pag college na ako, lami man yung mabugo, no? Lami siya.
Low-key ka ba?
Low-key
Kami,
na ka.
ramon ang atong motto is aim low and then surprise
Yeah,
yourself.
Alam mo dyan, ako
Yes.
ma-apply gito na giingon ni Jonas Gafford nga know when to pick.
Wow,
Kabat
si
kabalo ka
Jonas.
kanos ka magpa-bright. Pero if dili necessary,
Kisa na si
apabugo ra.
Jonas Day.
Secret.
Brothers.
Tsaka, na kuan pageant siya, pageant enthusiast.
Okay, know your peak.
Oo, ana ba, ana.
Your pick.
Kay ba magkaanak ko yung Mark?
Pick someone.
Close, charot.
Pero kay ba
Pick 1, 2, 3.
Pick me.
Ana ba?
Yeah.
Sa tinuray lang din mo to, imo ang ginikanan, mo ingon nga magdoktor ka kay sa tanan ako 5 na kong anak, ikaw yung magsigig honor student inana. Wala ka kay bao nga kuan, nagtuon day ko nga wala man. Ana ba?
Pag-isog di
Wa
ka.
kay ba nga nanunod ra da ko.
Oo.
Nana ba?
Who's just cheating, mom?
At the same
correct.
time, charo check ka.
So, pero dili ba po ingong mag-cheat ba po?
Char, dili.
Lahi ko
Ayaw.
magtuon po.
Sa kon lang, sa relationships.
Sa relationship.
Kaya ano na ba? Mga, ano ba?
Ang malit na bagay.
Mga maliit na bagay.
There is
Correct.
serious kaya.
You can be
Little
honest
things.
but dili ka maloyal.
Oh, dili serious things ba? Like cheating.
Ana.
In
Malit
relationships.
na bagay.
Tanawa si Taylor, di ba tanawa na yung
Cheating,
siyang
malit na bagay.
Cheating.
Nya pa doktoron ra ka, nya ubos wa ka kay baw, nabuang na.
Tanawa si Taylor kay nag-nurse mong good.
Oh. Kapag doktor si Taler.
Dapat nag-artist na lang si Taylor kay nahimo
Yung
siyang
practical
kahoy.
charo check.
Correct.
So,
So,
yeah,
mo na siya.
So, final thoughts?
So Kuya Mark,
Diretso na nato, kay no?
Para mamunan ta, kapoy na charo check ka.
di apit ta po do.
Final thoughts. I think I've shared naman everything, charo check
Yeah.
ka. Nga
About your life?
in
Dili,
terms...
dili pa supported sa inyong parents sa una?
At first, dili man kaayo, especially as a
At
student, Jud.
for the benefit of everyone, si Kuya Mark, wala na siya diretso AB Speech and Theater. Major
yes,
in
I was a
English
shift-
na siya.
I was a shifty,
Oh.
edo ko sa una.
Wala na siya kay baw sa
English
iyang
na.
direction sa
English major
una.
ko sa una. But then I discovered speech and theater arts. Nga, it exists the eye. There is a course nga focused on the art.
Correct.
And then doon ako siya ni-shift ko ato. But at first, my parents weren't supportive kay our family ba isn't Jud an artistic family ba nga. There's not a known artist sa pamilya na mo. Most of us are kanang mga practical
Yeah.
courses, mga CBA, mga bukod sa padira.
Tanaw si Kuya Mark, murag negosyanting insect.
Tawa ko, di ba? Mura ko nga maligag, char check. But,
Naging balot.
Yeah, but, but out of all of us, ako rin yung bisog ni,
Ni
pina-black sheep mga niliko, jud sa kuan nga, I went to something more artistic. So, at first, wala jud pod sila ni kuan kaayo ni support. Especially kanang magpunsi ka kag naa sa gawas sa inyong balay, mo ka matulog ra. May issue ko na siya for quite some time baka siya nga, "Ka der mo uli ka kay matulog ra ka unsa ka border?" Ano ba?
Wala.
Okay, di ba sa una biya pagpulaw biya tapos Woodward.
Oo.
Diyos ko Lord, bawal ko sa balay alas 10 magalakaw. Ano ba tong Into the Woods sa una? Pulaw ko sa balay alas 6 sa buntag, bawal ko sa balay 12 midnight, lupig pa ga Jotis call center.
Ginoo.
Tinoo, dinana.
My parents were like, "What the fuck are you doing with your life?" Nga, I thought theater major ka. Anong busy bang kay ka? Ba?
Dili ba yung ano-ano mo?
Ano nila theater major? Busy day mo? Ano
Tino.
mo hato? Di ba mag-acting naman mo? But I think after a while, they realized, Jud, nga, it really is my thing, Jud.
Yeah.
Eventually, but it was a process, Jud. Pud,
Yeah.
we all had to go through ba?
Yeah.
It was a
is.
struggle, oy. In fairness.
Like-
Kana.
Correct.
But yeah, anyway, Chart,
Yeah.
going back to my point, thank you for that introduction. But yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like as an artist, Jod, if you really have the capacity and the capability and the access to learning more about your craft, if you can enroll to a workshop, if there is somebody there nga who can mentor you, who can teach you things about your craft nga will improve your skills, then go for it, Jud.
Yeah.
Because as an artist, you should always push yourself to be better, Jud,
Yeah.
and to learn more and to be a different, like to grow, to become a better person, become a better artist, and to become the best at your craft as much as possible.
Tinood.
Ana Jud. Kana siya nga Mami Shea Kyles. Dream, believe, survive. Starstruck. Charot.
Correct.
Rim Believe Survivor. Rim Believe.
Rim, believe, survive. Sorry.
Yes.
Podcast. Charot.
Motto sa atong podcast.
Oo, Rim Believe
Ay, ila
Survive.
Jerry dito
Oo,
ng
dili
podcast.
mo,
Rim Believe Survive.
Ikaw dyan.
Ikaw, Jai, final thoughts.
Murag final mo to ako aoy. Dili ka nang ako kay kanang kung artist jud ka no, inya kanang imong parents kay pugngan ka
Mm.
and ayaw pagpapugong. Ayaw pagpapugong jud. Because there are lots of ways gyud nga kanang mabuhat nimo. For example, kanang inquire gyud if na scholarships na ikuha nila na. Kay ngano sa tinoray lang mahal man gyud ang art.
Tinuod.
And aside from that, mahal siya but at the same time dili siya practical. Tinuod na we are broke. Sa tinoray lang.
Broken
Pobre man dyan ng mga artist. Dayon madato lang siya kay if nana kay mga nana kay pangalan.
Yeah.
But muna siya usa sa mga butang nga dapat nimong huna-hunaon ha nga pag ganahan gani ka mo pursue og art dili ka madato dayon
Tinuod.
kanang
Or dili jud ka madato.
at or
ever.
dili ka madato atol mamatay na lang ka dili pa jud ka makuan.
Patay
Oo.
ako.
Kaysa tinuoray lang daghang graduate sa theater pero gamay ra ba ni
Ni pursue jud sa-
kanang niagto na jud og New York niagto kuan ni nana katura pong mga na financial capacity.
O tinuod kasi it's hard mong good
It's
to
hard.
really pursue
Yeah.
especially if mo gawas jud ka. You have to mahal biya mo gawas mo abroad.
Correct. Mahal kaayo na pa visa na pa
Investment biya jud siya.
correct. Tinuod
Yeah,
yun na.
it is.
Muna inyong ibutang sa inyong una-una nga mag-study gyud mo dayon pero pag human yung eskwela ayog expect nga madato mo dayon. Kay dili gyud siya inana kanang mo
Labi na diri sa Pilipinas.
labaw na dres Pilipinas if ganahan jud
Sadly.
kang mo kuan pag akto nimo gawas dili po na assurance nga mo sikat mo kadayon kay daghan pong competition na po dito another learning learning
na po na
process
siya.
na po siya kay mag-adjust na po ka sa culture sa lain nga countries so if kung asa man ka moagto muna so munang ako makasabot ko nga sa ubang graduate na mo kay niagto sa Vietnam niagto sa inani nga kuan kay mag-teach inana cause they know nga lisod gyud kayo i-pursue ang theater. Mao na munang kami karon kami ni Kuya Mark ambot kung asa mi mo kuan asa mi daton sa hangin wa mi kay mo pursue ba mi or wala but we are doing this we are just thankful nga na table 12 nga maka at least ma-apply na mo ang mga na-learn pod sa school and at the same time nag-learn pod mi ni kuan nilang direct coach og ni Kuya Jerry though for kuan kanang like lahi pod nga kuan side pod and also kanang slowly learning about film ana. So another chapter na po na siya sa mo ang life. So hi no kapoy.
Kapoy man dahil ni.
Kasi sa tinuray lang bisag si direct theater baby man gyud na siya. So theater baby man gyud na siya. So karon bago po na niya nga film. So siya while nag-school siya kami pod kung unsay nakatunan. Amo po ginatry og kuan cut-on. Kay para fair mi tanan para kay Baumis iyang ipang storya diha.
Yeah.
Mga storyboard pa lang.
We're all still
Na ang
learning
bayot
the
ay nihimog storyboard ginoo ko. Mura jug mga tukog-tukog.
Kami ako doing that. May pala.
Storyboard di jud masabtan.
No, like ako storyboard stick na po.
sticks.
Oh.
Sticks and
So
stones
anyway,
will break
nana.
your bones.
But bisan paglisod ha kanang find jud something nga kanang fun siya. Ayaw
Yeah.
i-pressure mo ko galingon kanang ayaw i-pressure mo ko galingon na dapat kanang kuan gyud.
Dapat perfect
Oh,
siya.
perfect.
Dali siya
Pagka-
perfect. Ayaw pag perfect. Kay kung sa tenoray lang if perfect imuhang art boring na siya. Dapat sayop na.
Yeah.
Binoang lang. Mora to siya. Salamat kayo.
Wala lang nagpatulpo.
Sorry, radyo. Madilyo ka dahil.
Patulpo. Salamat kayo, guys.
Salamat kayo.
Oo.
Yeah, I think it's the same thing. Like they've already said it. Pero ang ako is kuan ba? Kanang daghan kay I went through the phase nga theater is life, art is life nga kuan na kanang i-romanticize nimo. Pero you also have to get out of that phase because not every time it's not always going to be good. You always have you prepare yourself for the bad things, for the storm and for the because there will be a lot of those. So, nakautot ko.
Hindi mo mga chance.
Yes, ang mga actions.
Check ka lang.
Kanang ingon na ba?
Chance.
Nga kanang tawag ani pag mata-mata pod. Kanang if you continue to just romanticize it and you just
Yeah.
surround yourself with the same people who will just tell you nga it's okay or you can just you did your best or it's okay find people who will tell you nga
it is.
you can do better.
Oo, tinoon.
Find people who will push you.
Over the cliff.
Yeah, find people who will push you. That's why if you're
Find a drug
if
pusher.
you're in a group or something nga kanang you think nga what you
Ano?
created is not that good, is not at par to the it's not to your standards and they tell you it's okay, you're just starting out, you're just trying, you did your best. When in fact you did not.
Oo.
Ano ba?
Saba di ay. Nasa yun.
Suko.
Oo.
Be honest to yourself.
Tinuod,
Pod, nga passion can only take, it's not always going to be, you're not always going to be passionate. And that's something that nobody else will tell you. Only people who are open to all the bad things and went through all the bad things, being an artist, will tell you na passion is just at the start of it.
Correct.
Pero when you're in doing it for years and years, it's hard to find the same fire and the same passion.
Kay kuan man gud pod na ay mawala pod, no?
Oo.
Na ay kuan. Kita gani kay ingon kita mga wala na ta. Di ba?
Yeah. Pero if you want to like tawag ani, pero always go like ato mong giingon nga if there is no passion there anymore, mura siya relationship ba? So kuan ba, because art is a temperamental muse.
Correct.
It's a love-hate.
Temperamental. From Magic Temple. Temple Run. Tempatraya.
Temple Run kuan.
Oo.
It's a temperamental muse.
Tinoon.
Sa puton ang kuan ang arts.
Selosa.
Yes. It's always, you always
Tinoon.
have to give it time. You always have to be like a slave to your art at some point.
Correct.
And you won't always love it. And that's the truth. Pero you always have to go back to why are you why did you start it? Why are you going through this? Like ingon na. Like it's more of purpose than
Correct.
passion.
Tinoon.
Yeah, it's more
Mura
of
siya
finding.
pagkamadre gud pod no or pagkapare gud pod. Inana gud siya nga effect.
Yeah, it's going to be a crusade. Nobody's gonna tell you that when you're starting out. They will tell you, "Oh, it's okay." Pero I'd rather have the pessimistic one.
Oh, right.
not really pessimistic, realistic teachers. Yeah, find a teacher, find a mentor that speaks to you,
Correct.
because that's a good start.
Tinoon.
Yeah.
Find a terror teacher.
Yes. Terror teachers are, I would rather have a terror teacher than a teacher who would keep telling me that it's okay, just try hard, it's okay.
Do better next
You just do better next time.
Okay, mo na pa dyan nga pareha po kunin mo sa una. Mo ba?
Yeah,
Balhin
because
di ta
Mas maayo na lang ng terror sa imuha sa school because your audiences in the real world are much more ruthless than your teacher.
Tinoon.
True.
So at least at school pa lang na process na nimo na ang imong emotions with how you handle criticism, how you para pag when you go into the world, thick na imong skin.
Correct.
Diba?
It
Kabalo
won't
na
bother
ka
you as
nga ay lisod ni because when you go out into the real world, mas daghan pang challenges, so you have to prepare yourself, arm
Correct.
yourself.
And it's gonna be worth it at the end of the day.
Yeah. It's a very fulfilling and rewarding career,
Correct.
but also you have to put in the work.
Because of course ang pagka-artist man god na ang difference lang jud sa kanang mga nurse, mga kuan ana nga mga career kay ang mga kana sila pag mga mamatay na sila, they are insignificant after ma-replacean sila. Pero ang artist gani pag mamatay di jud ka malimtan. Especially sa imuhang mga
Dailhan
artworks.
ka, char.
Kalabitan musician, di ba? Dagan ang nangamatay nga musicians but ang ilahang mga music naara gihapon kuan ra gihapon like Whitney Houston, di ba? Ilang music kay naara gihapon ba di gyud malimtan ng artist, especially if kuan naana sila nabuhat or na-contribute sa world.
Yeah.
Pero lisod ang pagka-artist.
Yeah, like don't be afraid to be afraid pero don't be afraid.
Oo.
Like be
Depende
open
sa
to
mo,
all
Ivan.
the
Don't be afraid to be afraid.
be open to the process. It's not always going to be easy. And it shouldn't be easy. Because if it's easy, everybody can do it.
Correct.
True.
Yeah.
Munang biba sa mga national artists nato.
Viva. Charot.
Viva.
Sus
Pit
ko.
Senior.
Dili ilang ilang gikuanan,
Yes.
ilang giagian.
So,
So yes,
thank
that's
you for
it.
joining us
Yes,
for this
guys.
episode.
Thank you so
See you
much.
again next
Bye.
week.
Goodbye.
Baka na-
Gonna swing.
Back in that bag again. Whoa, yeah. Hey. Back in that, yeah. Tell them to watch it. Now I ain't talking my pocket.